Yeah, digital accessibility is the quality of technology that allows disabled people to interact and use and create technology and content.
Technology has to be perceivable, which means can you find it? It has to be operable. Can you operate it? Like if you don't use a mouse or whatever. Is it comprehensible? Disabled people use different types of technologies, and content has to work with everything. I'm going to show you a few pictures. By digital inclusion, bottom line is that people with disabilities must be able to participate in all aspects of the digital world.
Es muy importante hablar de la accesibilidad digital porque estamos en un entorno en el que la tecnología es el futuro, es el sistema por el que mediante todas y todos nos vamos a comunicar y hacerlo accesible a todas las personas y a todas las situaciones de la vida cotidiana, porque al final cuando pensamos en accesibilidad parece que estamos pensando en un colectivo muy concreto, pero en un momento determinado de nuestras vidas todos podemos tener necesidades especiales de acceso a la información y a la tecnología.
I think having client involvement, especially disabled clients, is critical to the process of successful structured negotiation and successful collaboration. Because disabled people know best what the needs are and often how best to solve those needs. To be a person with a disability, you have to be creative and find solutions, and so when solving a legal problem or a practical problem, very, very important to have disabled people involved.
But to talk about how listening to people with disabilities is really a common theme, I think, between good accessibility practice and good collaboration practice. And that's why I think collaboration so lends itself to advancing digital accessibility, because we were not a conflict environment, we're really able to participate in the development of the technology. So first of all, they all said yes, which was very surprising because we were used to fighting. So they said yes, and it was not a smooth road, and it was not a short road. It was about a 3.5, 4-year road where we worked with these banks to develop some of the very first ATMs that talk in the United States.
First of all, organizations should be hiring disabled people as part of their diversity and inclusion process. Disability talent is huge, and many large global organizations are beginning to recognize.
El tema sobre todo de la inclusión, ¿no? De que podamos estar incluidos en todo el grupo como las demás personas. Siempre, y sobre todo aprovechando los tiempos actuales, que la tecnología puede ayudar mucho a esto.
Y al final hay un tema que también es importante, y es ver que cuando estamos hablando de accesibilidad estamos hablando de negocio, de un negocio en la búsqueda del talento, porque el talento de la gente con discapacidad en muchas ocasiones no se pone a disposición de las empresas porque no pueden trabajar con nosotros. En el momento en que eres capaz de darles tecnología adaptada y accesible para ellos, son capaces de trabajar y de ser productivos. O sea, realmente estamos hablando de un interés, un win-win que hay entre la gente con discapacidad, las personas con discapacidad y la propia empresa.
Is so important, making sure disabled people are involved in the decision making, whether through a collaborative process like structured negotiation or team decision making within an organization.
And at the end of those 3.5 years, some of our blind clients came to us and said, okay, good job, we have talking ATMs, but there is a new thing called online banking. And if we don't make online banking accessible, then we are not going to have access to our own money again. We need online accessibility, and to this day, Bank of America is a champion in accessibility because we have maintained that relationship over the past, and I really attribute that to the fact that we didn't fight them and they didn't see it as a negative thing.
Pues en nuestro caso lo que estamos haciendo es primero hacer un análisis de todas las aplicaciones web que tenemos internamente en la compañía y estamos abordando la remediación, es decir, la solución, la aplicación de técnicas accesibles en todas aquellas aplicaciones que son más populares para los empleados de Accenture. Con esto quiere decir que vamos atacando fundamentalmente las aplicaciones que son responsables del 80% del tráfico interno de la compañía. Y al mismo tiempo colaboramos con los equipos de diseño y de compras para que todos aquellos diseños de nuevas soluciones y aquellas aplicaciones que queremos comprar en el mercado sean accesibles o tengan un roadmap de accesibilidad concreto.
We saw the value of flexibility. We saw that we could be creative. We decided to give it another name and we called it structured negotiation because we wanted to show that it's a negotiation, but it's not like a casual conversation. That it really had a structure to lead, and that's what we're going to walk through today, to the results that the clients wanted.
We used structured negotiation to be sure that we were offering a real alternative to both litigation on one side, but also an alternative to just casual conversation, making a request. That we were protecting the civil rights of disabled people in a collaborative way with a real structure.
El beneficio de tener una metodología como es la negociación estructurada que te aporta un montón de herramientas.
You should just know there's a global community out there wanting, willing, and able to help you. So you never have to invent the wheel or reinvent the wheel in Basque Country if you want to work on helping disabled people have access to technology.
Se encuentra un punto de sinergia que yo creo que es muy aplicable para hacer que la accesibilidad sea real y la gente, las compañías, las empresas y los responsables de los productos puedan entender la accesibilidad. Y por otra parte yo creo que al final también se trata de abrir una ventana a los abogados, de ver que no solamente se puede litigar, no solamente se trata de entrar en un mundo de competición, sino también en un mundo colaborativo, que yo creo que al final es muy importante.
We had to get past fear to get to our result. And the conflict environment does not give you an opportunity to explore either your own fear or the fear of your negotiating partners. So in the US, when you start with a lawsuit, what really makes this process work, I think, is for the lawyer to be thinking of themselves as more like the facilitator and trying to put the client front and center at all possible times, starting with the client's story.
Me parece muy importante lo que suponemos muchas veces cuando estamos con el contrario, con otra persona que tenemos que negociar, me parece muy importante, ¿no? No dar por supuesto, sobre todo si es negativo.
Lo que se trata es, en una negociación, de que todas ganemos, todas las partes, y eso es lo verdaderamente difícil.
I think you can use the tools to encourage collaboration. Many things like being patient, appreciating, understanding the fear of the other side, being kind, being nice. I think that all those things limit the ability of the person to say no. But the truth is, sometimes it doesn't work.
I think that some of the times with these types, first of all, I think these skills of learning how to talk and listen and recognize fear and not going immediately to the shark, I think they can be used anytime people are sitting around the table to get stuff done. And if you have a 2020 requirement, one takeaway, you must involve people with disabilities in actually participating in the process of making the content and the technology accessible and evaluating it. And that's what is one of such the strong points of using collaborative tools, collaborative law, structured negotiation, that disabled people will be involved throughout. Okay, so I just want to show you a couple things.